Good morning. Tracy Gary coming at you live from Shawnee, Kansas. Today, what I want to talk about is actually a little bit more personal than the things that we've talked about the last couple days. And you can tell by the title, Am I Really All In? That was a question I asked myself. And I'll be honest with you, I would have told you that I was all in. And what do I mean by all in? What am I even talking about? Building a business, starting to do something different. I truly believed I was all in, and I believed that because of the different actions that I was taking from a business perspective, getting a true, hi Dina, getting a business, an actual LLC started, investing in myself, investing in the business. And so I said, you know what, I'm all in. But then what I realized was actually I wasn't all in. I was just kind of dipping my toe in it. And what I mean by that is in terms of who I would talk to about my business, what I was doing with my business, especially around social media. And part of the reason for that was, okay, so my cat is up here and she's pushing things around. So if we lose the video, it's because she has pushed it over. Okay, so where was I? What I wanted to talk a little bit about is why I finally realized that I actually wasn't truly all in terms of what I was sharing on social media or what I was really sharing with other people. So the first thing was asking myself, what are people gonna think? What are my friends gonna think? And then when I dipped my toe in the water a little bit and I started putting some things out on social media, right, then people started asking me questions. And I know it comes from a place of caring. But the questions I got put just little seeds of doubt in my mind. So people would say, well, you say that you're building a business because you want to spend more time with your family, but the reality is you're using your spare time to build this business. And I do want to touch on that a minute because the truth of the matter is for the most part, I'm not taking time away. Hi, Melissa. I'm not taking time away from my family to build my business. Hi, Dawn. And the reason for that is the time that I spend building my business is times that I was doing things that weren't really benefiting me in any way. And so a couple of examples is I shared a little bit yesterday that I do a lot of my personal development when I'm getting ready in the morning and when I'm driving in my car. So that's not taking away from anybody. The other piece, and it was kind of interesting because one night I got home from work. Thank you, Melissa. I got home from work and I got on my computer and I started working on my business. And Craig, my husband, who is the love of my life and is very supportive, but in the beginning he did say to me, he said, we don't spend time together anymore. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, you come home, you jump on your computer and you work on your business. So I asked him, I said, what do we normally do when I get home? He said, well, we sit and watch TV together. And I said, okay, what's happening right now? And he said, well, I'm sitting here watching TV and you are doing your business. And I said, okay, when you say you're watching TV or we're watching TV together, what's actually happened is you're just sitting there flipping channels, which I hate that. And so if anybody else hates channel flipping, type something in there like hate channel flipping or something like that, because the reality was he thought we were watching TV together, but he was flipping channels and I was sitting there getting irritated. So the only reason I share that with you is we're still sitting in the living room together. He's still flipping channels. I'm still sitting there with him. I actually just happen to be working on my business. The other thing that put more little seeds of doubt in my mind was people would say, well, aren't you afraid that work's gonna find out? And I'll be honest, there was a period of time where I was worried that individuals at my corporate job, which has been very good to me, would find out that I was doing something else and it would hurt me. But here's what I'm going to tell you and why I'm not worried about it. There's really a couple of reasons. One, I still give my job 100%, and I still do a really good job every single day. And I know that because I'm doing that it's not going to impact my performance. The other thing is all of the personal development that I've been doing as I'm going through building this business is making me a better person. It's making me a happier person. I am more passionate and excited about life now than I was before, because before I was in a rut. And now I'm doing something different. I'm doing something that I love, and I'm learning something new every single day. And I take that to work with me because I do have more excitement. I am more positive, and I'm happier. So I know that's not going to impact in a negatively way what I do at my corporate job every day. So the reason that I'm sharing all of this with you is because if you want to do something different, or you want to try something different, or you want to start a business, or you just want to start developing a presence online and you're worrying about it because of either what you think people are going to think, or because of how you think it might impact you, maybe look at it a little bit differently and look at how it can positively impact you. And so that's what I hope for you today, that if you're hesitating to do something because of fear of what others will think, or fear of how it might impact your personal life, really think about it more from a positive light. And hopefully what I've shared with you today will give you some additional things to think about. So if you got value from this, please let me know. Drop me a comment and say got value. If you think there is someone else that could get value out of this, feel free to share it with them. And as I always say, be bold, be confident, and have fun. Have a fantastic day. Thank you.